welcome to my channel. My name is Kristen and I am a dating and relationship coach. And today I wanted to share from the heart some ideas that I have around how to help you if you are experiencing anxiety, sleeplessness, nervousness around the early stages of dating, and how you can show up with more ease in the process so that you can really tell, like, is this a good man for me? So if you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, click like if you like this video and hit subscribe to get regular videos like this one to help you on your dating and relationship journey. All right, well, if you are a woman who has sensed that there is a man that's interested in you, maybe you've gone out on a date or two, maybe you've just seen him at a common friend like gathering and you've had a really good talk and you thought he was flirting with you, and you're sitting there like, well, should I do something? Should I make something happen? I'm interested in him. I don't know if he's interested in me. What should I do? So I want to talk about 3 areas where we can start to get shaken off of the ease, right? Especially when we open our hearts to love, because when we open our hearts to get to know someone, it opens up a vulnerable space in us that is unlike any other relationship, meaning that things where we thought we had worked through stuff in our past and we thought that we were good and we were healed and all that, when we get into a dating scenario and suddenly like all these things start to bubble up. And so one thing is that we can get anxious because we're overthinking about ourselves. Like we're overthinking, like, did I say that right? What did he think of that? Did I come across too quiet? Did I come across too loud? Was that too much or not enough? And we get real focused on ourselves and how we're coming across. And as a result, it takes us out of our ease, right? Suddenly we're like tongue-tied, or we go into like over-talkative mode or under-talkative mode. And it's not very easeful. And also it prevents us from being ourselves with the guy so that we can feel at ease, and also so he can see who you really are. And so if you can relate to that, it's normal, it's common. But I want you to think about 2 things. One is, what am I feeling in this moment? Not like, how am I coming across to other people? Not what did he think about this, or did I say it right? Was that cool? Was that really dumb? Am I being awkward? All that chitter chatter in your mind can go off, right? And yet say, like, how am I feeling in this moment? Like, say you're dating, you're getting to know a guy. Before you even go on the date or you go to meet them, keep asking yourself, how do I feel in this moment? How do I feel in this moment? And then going into the date with the man, checking in with yourself, how do I feel in this moment? So you're paying more attention to your feelings than you are paying attention to all the chitter chatter about like what they could be thinking about you. Okay, number 2 that takes us out of ease is an over concern about the guy's feelings. So like, oh, am I gonna, if I say that, will it make him feel uncomfortable? Oh, maybe I should do this so he feels like it's not as hard to be with me. Oh, that sounded like offensive. Maybe I hurt his feelings. And you can see your focus is over there on the guy. Like, where is, you're so concerned about hurting his feelings, or, caretaking his feelings, or, making it easier for him in some way. And again, same thing. If you want to feel more easeful, I invite you to try to take the focus back to your feelings. What am I feeling in this moment? I feel uncomfortable because I think I'm making him feel uncomfortable. You can even do that. Like, I'm noticing that I felt really nervous saying that right there because it felt a little vulnerable. And instead of worrying about how he's feeling, just noticing to yourself, oh my gosh, that felt kind of vulnerable. And then just breathing, feeling into your body, and just allowing yourself to enjoy the moment. Like, isn't it cool that this guy is getting to know me and I just shared something that is personal, and he's like listening, he's engaged. And then the last thing to think about that takes us out of ease is when we start to future trip which means that when we're getting to know a guy and suddenly it's like, oh my gosh, he likes to go boating. I could see us going boating this summer, and oh my gosh, he already has a kayak. We can go together, and oh, and he lives near where my mom lives. So then like when I go to see her for vacations, maybe we could even have vacations together. Who's thought like that with a guy that they're just getting to know? And what you're doing is you're jumping ahead. You know, you're excited, your emotions start to think about the future. And to stay in ease, what you want to do is you want to pull yourself back to the present moment. And there's a theme here, right? You're pulling yourself into the presence of your feelings, in the presence of the experience that you're having in this moment. So, wow, I'm having this dinner with this man. Isn't this fun? I love this restaurant. He's pretty funny. You know, just saying what it is in the moment. You have no idea if you'll talk later this week, if you'll date, you know, if that will go anywhere, but just enjoying this present moment with him and letting yourself show up in full pleasure of the moment, or of displeasure. If you're not enjoying the date, then that's okay too. You're just staying in the moment. Yeah, and you're just letting yourself enjoy, because this is another human being and you're a human being, and really you can just relax knowing that you're getting to know another person, and you don't have to think a moment about what's going to happen in the future, because you trust that when it's meant to be, it will become clear with time, investment, and the guy showing up for you in a way that meets your requirements to go to that exclusive status or relationship, or ultimately in a long-term partnership or marriage. So I hope this has been helpful. If you're going through that phase right now where you would like to get to a place where you feel more yourself, less anxious, more easeful around a man, try implementing having the focus be on your feelings, on the present, and enjoy. And if you are in a dating experience right now where the man was showing up strong at the beginning, he was solid, he was into you, attentive, doing kind and sweet things, and suddenly it's dropped off, whether it's been 3 weeks or maybe 3 years, then I have a free training I want to invite you to help you to know what to do to help him to show up like he did at first. And even if he doesn't show up that he did at first, if you do these 3 things I share in the video, you'll know, is this a man that's worth investing more of my time in? All right, ladies and community, I hope that you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you on the next video. Take care.